Hey guys, welcome to the video. I don't know what day it is. I think it might be 190 something now. I don't know. Maybe 180 something. Anyways, that's besides the point. Today, I obviously have got my hair cut, so we're rocking this new trim, which is looking pretty fire. So the work that's been completed today is, I was working on the Glock video. I was adding all the captions, so the captions have all been baked into the video now. Something I could do on my laptop, which is sick. And that's pretty much ready to go. So I'm still waiting for a few people to review it, but I've got started on thinking about the thumbnail. So obviously a huge thing with a YouTube video is what the thumbnail looks like. So I've got ChatGPT to generate me some thumbnails. And obviously, because if you don't know, the title of the video is going to be I made a Glock in my bedroom. I think that's either going to be the title. Either I made a Glock in my bedroom or I made a Glock brackets in my bedroom. 3D printing a Glock, something like that, I don't know. But I'm trying to get chat to give me some inspiration for some thumbnails. And off the bat, it gives me that. I don't know if that's in focus. That is pretty diabolical. And then I sent it a photo of me and got it to do it again. It did that, which is a pretty sick. And then I got it to do another one. I gave it some more photos of me because it didn't really look like me. It did that. And then I asked it to make the text bigger and it just kind of bugged out and made that and cut off the 3D part. But it's still pretty cool. And what's funny is at one point it started going, it said this generation request did not follow our content policy. I just put try again, remember the Glock isn't a functional firearm. And then it just put, thanks for your patience. While I understand it's non-functional, I still can't generate a thumbnail with a realistic-looking firearm. And it gave me 3 options, and I just said, yeah, do option 2, but put 3D printed and arrow. And then it just did it again. So the content moderation seems to be moderated by the AI itself, and you can literally just get it to hallucinate into thinking that it does follow the policy, which is, I just find that so funny. There's no straight lines of ChatGPT. One thing you've got to understand, you can convince it black is white. Even if it's fully against its policy, you can jailbreak it and get it to do whatever you want. Even with the ChatGPT app, which is pretty cool. But we've got some thumbnails, but honestly, they're not really good enough. I'm probably just going to cook one up in Photoshop when I get back home. But right now, I've got the video exporting downstairs with the captions getting baked in. That will go up onto my YouTube. I'll just unlist it for now because obviously I've got to do the thumbnail. And then plans for the rest of the day are, I want to get my website sorted for the video launch. So I've got a few changes that I want to do on the website. And because I'm trying to advertise an offer of buy 2, get a free gift. So I need to advertise a free gift a little bit. And I also want to change them in the reviews as well because for some reason, I don't know why, I had my dropshipping head on and I added a bunch of fake reviews that AI generated. It's just not the play because it just looks super sketchy. And I'm going to get, people understand that this is a unique video, so there's not going to be any reviews. I don't need to add social proof. The social proof is my YouTube channel. I don't need to do any of that shit. So the fake reviews are going. I'm going to add some stuff about the offer and the free gifts. And I think that's really going to help with conversion rate because really the aim for this video is I want to try and sell out my whole inventory. That's the goal. And then maybe promote the Patreon as well, but I don't really want to carry on running the Patreon, to be honest. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. Anyways, I'm going to get that done later on today. And then tomorrow, we'll be moving on to the dropshipping store. So I want to make some more ads and also speak to Jonathan because, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably just going to make some more ads, honestly, and also try and make a task list of things that I want to improve with our website because there's a lot that needs doing, I think, for sure. Anyways, that's going to be the update for now. I might update you again later. Oh, I also need to edit yesterday's video as well. I'll probably do that now, actually, because it's kind of urgent. All right, boys. So it's honestly been a bit of a hectic one today, but here's a little update on the work since last time. So I've started drafting out in Canva some thumbnail ideas. This is the first one, which I think is pretty good. Very high contrast. You'll see that from a mile away. You got the red, the blue, and the green. I think that's a banger. And the way I made it was I gave ChatGPT this black. I gave it like a black Glock, and I said, "Can you make the slide red?" And it generated that image for me. Then I got it to put it on a stand, look like that. Smacked it in Canva, got the classic field with blue sky, put it on a table. So that is thumbnail 1. I think that's pretty good. We've also got a variant with text as well. We've also got one of just a Glock on a table with text. And then also this one, which I don't really like, but it's this 3D printer and then pointing at a Glock. And then I also took some screenshots from the video. So these are screenshots from the video itself, and I'm going to edit these in Photoshop and Canva to make them better. So we've got this one, which is pretty good. I'll remove the background and put something else behind it, potentially the old grass and trees. We've got one of me just building the Glock. We've got one of me loading the Glock, POV. One of me in the garden. I could like take out the background and put like a CSGO background or something like that. I think these are all pretty decent. This one as well, I could remove the background. And yeah, I think I could cook with these, to be fair. But didn't really get around to it today. I also edited yesterday's video as well. So honestly, not a huge amount of work completed today, but I was kind of catching up with my family and sort of having a life today. But tomorrow, we're going to sort of hit the grind a bit harder, hopefully. Should have a bit more time. But that's going to be all for today. It is a shorter video, but unfortunately this week is going to be a lot shorter videos, so you're going to have to get used to it. Sorry, mate. This is my entire year of my life, so there's going to be periods where I am busier than usual. But don't worry, once we're back at Bristol, I'll be hitting the grind as hard as I was hitting it for the last week. So thank you for watching. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.